I felt dirty as an Indian all my life in residential school.
Look at that. It's all names.
This is a scene from the documentary called Sugarcane, produced by Julian Brave NoiseCat of the Secwepemc Nation in British Columbia. The feature documentary is an investigation into the horrors inflicted on the children of the St. Joseph's Mission Residential School, including NoiseCat's family and notably his father's survival.
And so I think that this documentary was really about figuring out what the story was for him, myself, and my family. And also it's about what happens when, we finally break these silences that our families have kept in order to survive across so many decades.
Operated from 1886 to 1981 by the Missionary Oblates of Mary Immaculate near Williams Lake First Nation, also referred to as Sugarcane. Testimonies from survivors include babies fathered by priests burned in the incinerator. NoiseCat discovered his father was born at the mission.
And my own father actually was the only known survivor of that pattern of infanticide at St. Joseph's Mission. It's such a heavy reality to grapple with, but at the same time, I know that he's not the only one.
Co-producer Emily Cassie has worked with NoiseCat over the years and was inspired to document the investigation at St. Joseph's Mission.
So I'm an investigative journalist and filmmaker, and I've covered human rights abuses and conflicts all over the world. But I'm also Canadian, and I had never turned my lens on my own country. So when the news of potential unmarked graves broke in May of 2021, I felt gut pulled to the story. And the first thing I did was text Julian.
Sugarcane portrays a community's survival and healing, breaking intergenerational trauma.
I just hope that this documentary helps encourage other Native people and descendants of survivors to, if they have the opportunity still to talk to those people, to have those kinds of conversations, because this history, this essential part of our story, this part of our story that's about how we survived a genocide, is going to slip from living memory very soon.
Sugarcane is playing in theaters across the country. The National Residential School Crisis Line is 1-866-925-4419. Angel Moore, APTN National News, Jabukduk, also known as Halifax.